This video may contain spoilers. You've been warned. It's getting closer and closer, people. The first official trailer for The Last of Us has been released by HBO. Furthermore, we'll tell you everything you need to know about Chucky, let you in on what is already going wrong with Community the movie, and much more. Want to get all the scoops? Stick around and we'll tell you all you need to know. But first, the first official trailer for The Last of Us has been released by HBO. September 26th has been named The Last of Us Day by the game's developer Naughty Dog and fans since the game first came out in June of 2013. Normally, this means the day is celebrated with the release of some amazing new merchandise. But this year, on top of all the usual shebang, an unprecedented dessert has been added to the feast. HBO has released the first full-length teaser trailer for the upcoming post-apocalyptic series The Last of Us. The trailer features Joel Miller, portrayed by Pedro Pascal, and Ellie Williams, portrayed by Bella Ramsey, in a few key moments, and shows off the vast destruction that both man and nature can inflict when given the chance. Also included in the teaser are shots of several other cast members that are set to play important roles in the upcoming series, like Anna Torv, Storm Reed, Gabrielle Luna, Jeffrey Pierce, Merle Dandridge, Murray Bartlett, Nico Parker, Con O'Neill, and Nick Offerman. All in all, it really looks like they've put a lot of love and attention into the details, with many fans agreeing that some shots are almost identical to the source material. They seem to have managed to capture just the right tone, and despite initial protests, Pascal and Miller look darn good as Joel and Ellie. While we haven't been given an actual release date yet, the trailer does reveal that we can expect The Last of Us to be dropped somewhere in 2023. Next up, everything you need to know about Chucky Season 2. Chucky made the leap from the big screen to the small screen in October last year, and it's the best decision he's ever made, because Chucky has been a success right from the start, and the second season will make it just in time for this year's Halloween season. Chucky's Season 2 will premiere on October 5th, 2022 on both USA and Sci-Fi, where new episodes will be released on a weekly basis. It's assumed that the new season will have just as many episodes as Chucky's first season, which is 8. In the finale of Chucky Season 1, Lexi, Devin, and Jake managed to thwart Chucky's plan to deliver a load of possessed dolls to a charity, but you don't get rid of Chucky that easily. In the upcoming season, Chucky will follow the trio into a Catholic boarding school, an idea that has been floating around in the head of Chucky's creator, Don Mancini, since the movie series. Any religion, I think, presupposes a belief in the supernatural, so to have Chucky intersect with that, I think, is just really interesting, Mancini said. Naturally, Alicia Allen Lind, Björgvin Arnarsson, and Zachary Arthur will be back to reprise their role in Chucky's second season, with Brad Dourif coming back to voice Chucky as well. Are you ready for another season of Chucky? And now, we're all happy with the announcement of Community the movie, but there's already a problem. Now we've all had a second to digest that 6 seasons in a movie is no longer an inside joke only. We should take a moment to consider that there is already one major problem with the project, namely the absence of 2 key names in the cast list for Community the movie. It has also been confirmed that Community the movie will reunite Danny Pudi, Alison Brie, Joel McHale, Jillian Jacobs, Ken Jeong, and Jim Rash, and any fan of Community will instantly recognize that the confirmed cast list is missing 2 fan favorites, Yvette Nicole Brown and Donald Glover. Both Brown and Glover left Community in its 5th season in 2015, just before the series' last legendary 6th and final season, but everyone always hoped that a movie would be more than enough to bring the stars back for a reunion. Having neither Brown nor Glover on the confirmed cast list for Community the movie is a reason for some concern. Shirley and Troy were missed deeply, and Community was just never quite the same without them. Not having them participate in the movie would be a serious disappointment. Maybe the announcement that the movie has officially been given the green light can serve as a last push to convince them to join. There's still time to convince them. Hey, where do you think you're going? Didn't we say there was more to come? Well, Apple has given a first look and a release date for Echo 3. There's been a change of plan for Disney Plus's Armor Wars, and new names have been added to Apple's Dark Matter. Stick around until the end of the video to find out more. Now, let's get to it. First up, Apple gives the first look and release date for Echo 3. Echo 3 is just about around the corner, and Apple Plus has finally given an exact release date, including an exciting first look for the series. The released picture shows off a very tense-looking Luke Evans and Michael Huisman, as they seem to be getting right off a plane. They'll be portraying Bambi and Prince, respectively, in the upcoming series. Echo 3 is an action that was filmed in Colombia and had had both English and Spanish dialogue in it. The story follows Amber Chesbrough, who is portrayed by the lovely Jessica Ann Collins, a young scientist who is the emotional heart of a small American family, making it all the more devastating when she suddenly goes missing along the Colombia-Venezuela border. Her husband, Prince, who is portrayed by Michael Huseman, teams up with Amber's brother Bambi, portrayed by Luke Evans. Both men are deeply embedded with military experience and the complicated past that may come with it, as they struggle to find Amber against the backdrop of a secret war. Other names on the cast list include Martina Guzman, Maria del Rosario, James Uden, Juan Pablo, Alejandro Firth, and special guest Bradley Whitford. Echo 3 will premiere on Wednesday, the 23rd of November, when the first 3 episodes will be dropped instantaneously. Subsequent episodes will be released on a weekly basis every Friday, all through the 13th of January 2023. Are you excited to tune into Echo 3? Following, Disney's Armor Wars is being redeveloped as a movie. Marvel's Armor Wars was supposed to be a TV series for Disney+, but it seems like they've changed their minds on that one. Now, Armor Wars is being redeveloped as a feature movie, according to Variety. Armor Wars is based on the Marvel Comics 7-issue arc of the same name, inside the story of Iron Man. It follows James Rhodey Rhodes, also known as War Machine, and what he must face when the tech of Tony Stark ends up in the wrong hands. The comics were originally written by Dave Michelini and Bob Layton way back in 1987 and 1988, with the amazing artwork of Mark D. Bright and Barry Windsor Smith. The series-turned-movie will see Don Cheadle reprise his role as War Machine. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige stated at the D23 Expo in Anaheim that Armor Wars will follow the events of Secret Invasion, the Marvel Cinematic Universe TV series that will make its debut in early 2023. Cheadle's Rhodes is also going to make an appearance in Secret Invasion. The speculation is that Armor Wars could potentially bring in villains like Stiltman, Justin Hammer, or the Crimson Dynamo, based on the comic books. Who do you think they'll be up against in Armor Wars? And now, Jimmy Simpson and Alice Braga join Apple's Dark Matter. The cast of Apple Plus's Dark Matter is finding its last characters and rounding out its roster, with the addition of Jimmy Simpson and Alice Braga. Simpson and Braga will be joining series leads Jennifer Connelly and Joel Edgerton. They were announced to be joining Dark Matter a little while ago. Apple ordered the series back in March of 2022, which will be based on the novel of Blake Crouch, which bears the same name. Dark Matter will tell the story of Jason Dessen, who will be portrayed by Edgerton, a professor, physicist, and family man who is just minding his own business, walking home through the streets of Chicago when he is unceremoniously abducted and thrown into an alternate version of his life. Black Matter is a labyrinth of mind-melting alternate realities and timelines, where Jason has to find a way back to his true family so he can save them from the most terrifying enemy imaginable, himself. In this tale, Simpson is set to portray Ryan, a brilliant neuroscientist and a friend of Jason's. Braga will portray Amanda, a psychiatrist. Interestingly enough, Crouch himself is adapting Dark Matter for the screen, and he'll also serve as the executive producer and showrunner of Dark Matter. Given how he is literally the creator of this world, surely that means that Dark Matter will be spot on? Do you think Crouch's involvement will guarantee a good adaptation? That's it for now. What did you think of the trailer for The Last of Us? Let us know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching.